In today's video, we will be going over the reincarnation, action, adventure, magic, isekai, fantasy, webtoon, pick me up, infinite, gacha. We start off chapter 1 by being introduced to a mercenary named Mormont Garl. Your name is Mormont. Why? Then we get introduced to Lyle, who works at a wood shop. Normal name, Grit. We're back to the weird names. Who worked at an antique store. Then we get Jenna. We're just going on and off with these weird ass names, huh? Jenna, who just lived in a forest. And that's all the description you need about her. She just lived in the forest. Don't ask too many questions. Then we meet Han. Not even gonna try to pronounce that last name. Who is just your ordinary farmer. Which now means that there are 11 total people who are in a singular point in time and space in existence and have no idea how they got there and have no idea why they're there. This is a great start. I feel like they're going to be great friends and definitely survive a long amount of time. Did they get dragged here by a magician to perhaps be experimented on? Who knows? The mercenary denies it, but can you deny anything at this point in time? As a fairy appears and wonders what in the hell could they possibly be talking about. It's about time to go into that space-time rift, so they got to get ready to fight. As she appears, and they're very confused, and they're wondering who she is, and she's Yasil. God, I can't pronounce a name in my entire life, but she manages this entire place, so they better follow her words if they want to continue breathing. And the mercenary is like, is she the one who brought them there? And she's like, why does he want to know? He's like, how could you be so shameless, you fiend? I'm going to make you spill out all the information that you know. And she's like, I would highly recommend not doing that. He's like, oh, you sure, you vile villain? I will make you tell me everything. And she's like, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do it. He's like, haha, you vile beast, here I come. He's dead. He dies. Of course he dies. Why? It's shocking. Who could have seen such a profound thing coming? Don't go against the manager of the entire goddamn place at an unknown space-time location that you are currently in. But they're all shocked. So, she's like, I tried to tell him, tried to tell you, just listen to me and you would live. Anyone who tries to lay a finger on her will die a painful death, as it's self-defense. Got it. I mean, that's one way to get that self-defense message across. So they're all scream, is he dead? Of course he's dead. What do they think? It's a goddamn pinata. So what does she want? She wants them to listen to her orders and fight well. That's all. Easy. Great. So the master they start forming a party, and they put 5 one-star heroes in a party. God, this isn't gonna go well. As Yasil's like, everyone get ready. Open the space-time rift. It's time to rumble. Lyle, Lanto, Marilyn, Kelcud, Jackson? That is a name. Jackson is that can't just be Jackson. I mean, I guess Jackson, and then you got Jackson. So we move on. See that door? If they don't want to die, they have to walk through it. So the choice is you stay here or die, or you go through the door and die. Honestly, the choices are just so infinitesimal that you just get stuck choosing which one to perform. Han's like, wait! And she's like, you again, what is it now? He's like, he's sure they want to climb the tower, but have the master probably summon some weapons, as they're 1 stars without a basic weapons. Unless she just wants to send out a suicide squad, like the movie. Haha, that movie was fucking terrible, the first one. Oh my god. And just like, a tower, what is he talking about? And he's like, the precious 2-star hero, the highest star hero that we had here? Yeah, he's dead. Because like, you killed him, but he technically killed himself. So like, they probably also need some weapons. She's like, I mean, that is a fair point. As the fairy Yasil is like, hey master, they don't have weapons. Probably give them some weapons before battle. Leaves it as a tip. I can't believe the master's gonna read that one at all. I highly doubt that. I haven't read a goddamn tutorial in my fucking life. Master then equipment summons using 50,000 gold. Wow, they actually listen. So the weapons have been equipped, and the old man, I forgot his name, but I should remember it because he's definitely going to be around for a long time, a very long time, a stupendously long time. He's like, I thought you said, you're like, how do you know this? He's like, listen, I don't know much either. I haven't been here that long. And Jenna's like, Cap, I smell the cap from all the way over here. Han's like, the only thing I know is we're gonna die if we don't listen. So it'd be best if, the weapon she summoned, they go over there and grab it. What does he mean by that? Well, they're gonna battle. Did he? Yes, battle. That's right. They've never fought a day in their life. Oh well, who cares? Guess who doesn't care? Yasil. So, get a move on. The 5, I don't have a feeling they're gonna make it through the rest of this chapter. As Yasil's like, all right, portal time, shut up and go through the door. As they're like, what is happening? The dilly-dallying, stop it, go through the door. as Han is still cool, calm, and collected because the worst thing he can do in this situation is panic. You know, it's like, you know what's gonna happen, don't you? Why do we need weapons? Where's the ferry? What's with the ferry? What's happening? He's like, shh. The less questions you ask, the better. So Marilyn, she's dead. She's out of there. He's like, damn. He's like, what? What's going on? Oh, kill. Oh, that's a double kill. Oh, that's a triple kill. Oh, can we go for the quad? Oh, that is a quadra kill. Jenna's like, what's happening? She's like, psh. Oh, and that's a squad wipe. Oh, that is a goddamn killing spree. Oh my god, they're fucking crazy. Yasiel's not happy and just wiped out on the first floor. So guess what? Master doesn't think twice. Failed once. Do it again. Put the rest of the gang into it. It's time to go clear floor number 1. And Jenna's like, why aren't the people back yet? It's like, oh yeah, Jenna, I have some. Ooh, them people. Oh man, yeah, them people that were so important that yeah, they ain't coming back. But one of the men is like, oh, my arthritis in my knee, my neck, my back, my neck, and my back. And Yasiel's like, don't care. In the door. We gotta go. Well, most like no. Jenna just kind of drags him. And he's like, I have arthritis, and Yasiel's like, shut up, just shut up. And you know, the others are like, I've never had that speed before. What does she want us to get ready for? And Han's just like, just fuck it. We just gotta make it to tomorrow, baby. We just gotta make it to tomorrow, baby. As they go through the portal, and where are they? A temple? As there are words on the wall, and oh, main dungeon. Current challenge floor. That's right. We're on floor level 1. The door is opening, so get ready. Han's like, hey, no spacing out. Be prepared. As you're in such a beautiful field with such a beautiful sunset, look at the sky, the goldness. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And I'm like, where is this place? He's like, what do you think? It's floor. Oh, those are not friendly inhabitants. Like, is he looking his? That is disgusting. The hygiene on him is so. Oh my god. So there's goblins. They're not excited to see them. And Han's like, listen, you're gonna die. You got to get your head. And they left. It doesn't matter. He's talking to air because they ran away immediately. Here's a rule of tip on the battlefield: don't ever turn your back. That's a terrible idea. And Jenna's like, I thought you said you're arthritis. He's like, man, it's just crazy. It just got better. So they're all being debuffed because their stats. They're frightened. You can't be fearful on the battlefield. But guess what? This wasn't a choice. There was no choice here. They're stuck here. The goblins aren't stuck on the battlefield with them. They're stuck on the battlefield with goblins. With the goblins. And they're like, why can't I leave? Let me go. I have to, you know, they're lying, complaining. And I was like, oh, this is a real shit show. Jenna's like, Han, can we go back if we defeat the goblins? And he's like, do you know how to shoot a bow? She's like, yeah. He's like, great. I'll fight up close. You shoot in the back. Just don't shoot me in the back. She's like, but what about them? He's like, bait, decoy. You can call them whatever you want to. Just don't call them teammates. And as a goblin, they're hissing and they're on their way. Let the first clash begins. As truth be told, Han's never held a sword or a shield whatsoever. Because guess what? His name may be Han Yaslat, but his real name is Han Seojin, and he's been sucked into a terrible, shitty ass, no very good gacha game. So in chapter 2, we get a backstory on Pick Me Up, a mobile game published by Mobius Studio Corp. Oh, not the infamous Mobius. The goal of this is like a lot of standard typical gacha games, clear 100 towers. There you go. Supported by heroes, making materials, building, base camp, crafting, strategy, tactics, yada yada. But it was just yesterday that he was living his best life on the terrible gacha game that is Pick Me Up. Heroes range from 1 to 7 stars. He was truly unlucky, as even with the thousands of free pulls that he did, never pulled a 5-star hero or above. So he got a bunch of 7 stars and 5 stars through hard work in the old combination way. But Pick Me Up is different from every other game, because if you lose a character, that character is gone for the rest of eternity. There's no way to get it back. So it is real necessary to use them tactics and strategy. But while yesterday playing, he gets the warning signal that everyone on the party is feeling fear. He's curious as to what are these guys so afraid of. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant. He just needs to see the boss patterns and level 999. That's a problem. You lose. He's just like, well, this is it's a terrible bug. It's a filthy bug. And the bug then looks at him and just found you. That's how you shit your pants on a nice evening. And one thing leads to another, and then next thing you know, guess what? Ta-da! He wakes up as Hans. That's right. In a small village being overrun with goblins, as he must now defeat said goblins that has appeared before him. At least it's one and not 15, as he's in this kind of in the disbelief state, but the goblin's not going to give him a good chance to process what's happening. As the goblin lunges, he deflects, he defends. He must defend himself if he doesn't want to die. As he's struggling and he deflects the goblin sword with a huzzah! He kills the goblin. He managed to do it. Level 1 noob has managed to level up to level 5 already. They grew up so fast before us. As he wonders, is he inside the game? Of course he's inside the game. Where else will he be? Pick me up, Untitled Gacha. He's curious what's happening, and the master has summoned a 4-star hero. Boy, that new player luck is absolutely preposterous. As Hans like, wait, did he summon me? No, you're a friend, Gacha. You know that. Don't give yourself more credit than you deserve. As the Knight Shay Radisteri. Yeah, it's fantasy names, all right. He introduces himself, but guess what? The boss, like most Gacha game enthusiasts, get a high character, high level or a high star character, and is like, carry me to victory. So they immediately go on a quest. Guess what she does? She, of course, bodies everyone. They complete the quest, but it's still tutorial time. So it's synthesis time. You know, put your EXP of one low level hero, throw him into a bunch of high level characters. And Han realizes he's cooked. Absolutely fucked. As Yasiel's like, hey buddy, I need you to get a move on. Master's waiting. And you know, Han's like, Yasiel, hey. She's like, why do you know my name? How do you know my name? What? He's like, Yasiel, my name is Han Siljin. And he's like, there's no way. What? Not Han Slot? What? Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta check some, let me go ahead and check. Wait, oh, you don't look like him at all. Are you him? He's like, I'm not. I was born in Seoul. Send me back, please. And she's like, you came from Earth? He's like, what, I've come from Mars? And she's like, oh, mother. What? Oh, God. I'm gonna have to write, you know what? I would have to write paperwork, but if I just send you in there, I ain't gotta worry about that. He's like, I will die if I do that. And she's like, but less paperwork for me. Don't care, go in. And it's in. And now Han has to come to the realization that it's over. The run didn't even start, but the run's already coming to an end. After all he's done and all he's worked, is it gonna end like this? With him being absorbed by a 4-star. But you know, as they say, GG's go next. Synthesis is complete and he survived? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Shay's disappearing. Oh God, Master saw yellow button and just click yellow button. Oh God, they didn't read it all, did they? They just wasted her and she's gone. Oh, there's a 4-star hero. Those are so rare and just wasted. Well, Han's still alive, back on the battlefield. Those other 3 who ran away, yeah, they're not doing great. They're not doing fantastic, as the goblins see free meal, free lunch, and they are indulging in that lunch. Han luckily managed to survive because Master refused to read like most Gacha game people. He's busy fighting off the goblins. He's surviving. Wait, does Pick Me Up Gacha not have like a confirm button? This shit's just like, oh well, should have ran it. Made sure you didn't confirm it. Ha ha. Wow, that's a terrible game. It's a terrible, terrible game. Man, Han might have been right onto something. But Jenna managed to kill one of the goblins that was focused on killing one of the meat sacks that tried to run away. Han is talking to her, but he gets distracted on the battlefield, and that's how you lose an arm on the battlefield, like he proceeds to do. But he is no quitter. As he turns around, he may be a 1-star. He may be not. He should not be here, definitely, as he smashes the goblin's face in with the shield. But he knows that level 999 bug monster was laughing at him. It is the reason he is even here right now. So guess what? He is going to find that level 999 bug bastard, and he is going to kill it. So they managed to survive level 1. You know, it's like his arm. He's like, don't worry, I'll regrow once we go back to the lobby. But the combat of this game is interesting because it's minimal. It's essentially auto battle, but there's no manual battle. Everything is automatically, and it's why it has 100 million users, because everyone gets to essentially feel like a god, because that god complex. Everyone wants to, of course they do. As Han's now on the opposite side. But you know, well, he's been on both sides. He's been literally the god, and now he's inside of the game. Now he has to figure out how to be the character inside of said shitty game, but it doesn't matter. it's irrelevant. He's not going to give up, as he was ranked 5th in the world, Loki, the Masters of Master, as he is going to survive this terrible game until the end.